For right now, I like to use Fibonacci tools. Why? Because I believe that nature is wiser than me. And this is why I use these tools, because nature is based on it and I'm not intelligent enough to reproduce it. So I would say this is the most important level to look at. We have an extension target of this ABC pattern. I mean, most of the people use ABC patterns to, for example, in this case, look at potential downside targets which were met also here, but I don't look at Elliott waves. I know that an ABC pump is an Elliott wave. Okay, so if we have now, for example, we have ABC 0AB, so now is the move is called BC, and once we break the high here, we can have a correction, which we did here. So we broke the high and we corrected. Let's go into a smaller time frame and see what happened there. So we sweep that high, took that liquidity, came back down. It wasn't a big move, but still almost 30% down target. So now the question is, where is the bottom? If Bitcoin goes further up, we're gonna see a break of this high, almost sure. If not, we had this intern ABC pattern, which now isn't even didn't reach the target. But what tells us this target? This target tells us that the power of this accumulation with the break of AE has now the potential to break these highs here, which from the beginning on, as you maybe traded this pattern and got involved maybe even here in this buying zone, or you waited for the 70.8, which is always the best entry, but not every time guaranteed. Maybe you entered here at the 60.18. So for now, you are looking at 65% profit, and on the break of the highs, a 100% profit before even breaking bullish structure, bearish structure. And this is amazing. It's amazing. So I also believe strongly in HBAR because they have the fundament, they have the catalyst, they have the utility, and they have the right eyes on them. So for now, what could be a potential correction before, in case we don't break it? We could see the price coming back, let's say, to this zone. I will make it in green. So if that happens, don't be afraid to buy. Okay, don't be afraid, because this will be the greatest opportunity in that particular project to accumulate once again. Because here you can see these lows are, as you see here, 1, 2 touches, 3 touches, breakthrough, break up, touch, touch, touch. So at that price, there is something happening. As you see here, we retested, we rejected, we retested, we rejected, we pumped over, we took the last buying zone and push through. So right now we need to wait for this to break up, and then as I give you the targets, I believe there will be at least a 12 to 18, 20 cents HBAR in the short term, if Bitcoin doesn't crashes like crazy. So as we know, the dominance right now is quite high. I mean, it dropped a little bit because of the pump in Ethereum. But yes, this is what I would look for. As you see, we got the first rejection right now. This was my first target. I told a lot of times that I believe that 48K will be reachable. As you see here, I had this white line on these wicks. So for me, if there is now downwards momentum coming, the only reason why we sweep these highs is to take that liquidity to go back down. Okay? But it does not mean we are going to go right now. We also have this other block with these equal highs and that imbalance and this imbalance. So I believe somewhere between here and here, we're going to fail and make our correction, which is totally natural. This would not mean that there is a disaster. Okay? This is just a natural correction to reaccumulate power to get to higher prices.